Hey, Crow. Crows are my favorite, I tell you. I love them. That's one of 200 vocal calls they actually make. They're distinct. When humans are around, that's pretty much all we hear. He's just calling out for his friends. Hey! How's it going? I like those guys though. Way up in the air. Getting a little furry here on the face again. Hard work. Doing a lot of in early for overtime and stuff. Trying to help out injuries and people leaving, and it all hit at one of our busiest times with stores having new clients because everybody's going back to school. The city's getting busier again. People want to look pretty. I work at Maritime Beauty Supplies. But you know, through all that effort, and it's tough for me. It is tough. It's tough. When I get going during the day, I'm okay. We'll get up in the morning, I'm in pain. The end of the day, I'm in pain. And it's, I work through the pain. I work through the pain. Even during the day, but not too bad. Finding methods to get through it. But it is kind of nice to, at the end of the day, thanks for your hard work, Trevor. Because I've been there. I think for the past month, doing a lot of going in early and stuff, just trying to help out because things are a little chaotic. The reason I turned this on is this kind of thought, and the crow's finally leaving. Hey, cheer me on. Move through the pain. Move through the pain is what I want to say. And I've been flashing back just through my life. I moved through the pain. I never moved away from it. That's not saying I moved towards it either. I just moved through the pain. I moved through it. Because pain is always there. And I'm not saying take your hand out, put it on a hot stove and keep it there. I might say dance amongst the charcoals now and then. You know, run across them. That's discipline. You know, you go too slow across those hot coals, you're going to get burnt. You move too fast, you're going to trip and fall and land face first in those hot coals. And you'll be burnt amongst the ashes if you stay there too long. But move through the pain. And, yeah. I'm a man of sayings. Discipline is that thin line between doing too much and doing too little. But don't. I know it's your reaction when you feel pain to turn and go the other way. That's natural reaction, and it's safe to do that. That's okay. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you have to face it. You know, if you just lay, let's put an example, when you start to walk, you do trip and fall as a kid. You know, as a child, you don't say, the hell with this, I'm never going to walk again because I fell and I got a boo-boo. Move through the pain. You know, get up. Mom and Dad is there for you. You know, somebody's there for you to help lift you back up. And help you take those steps. Move through the pain. For a child, it's instinctive because getting up gets them to get to where they want to go that much quicker. They're exploring. It's important. Move through the pain. Get up. Get through it. You know, they learn to run. They trip, they fall. That usually comes from trying to leap and jump. I know I've done that. I moved through the pain. I mocked the pain. I pretended to be a stuntman like Evel Knievel. That was one of my first heroes. Leaping off picnic tables and my parents thinking I was going to get killed. No, I lived through the pain. I moved through the pain before. I know my limits. Move through it. And You know, if things hurt, if life got you hurt, move through it. You know, you can't just sit there, because there's more than walking, and there's more than running. There's more to leaping, there's more to jumping. You know, eventually you can learn to fly. And I was flying for 3 years. I was being flown in and out of Fort McMurray. That was my job. I found a way to fly. In and out, in and out. And I walked hard, I worked hard. I walked more than anybody around that place. I put in more safety reports to help people from not tripping and falling or slipping and hurting themselves, so they don't feel pain. But I moved through the pain at that point so people there wouldn't have to endure an injury, a pain of maybe having to be laid up and not making that lucrative money that we all were making then. So to help that out. But move through the pain, move with reason, move with function. Understand that pain is part of growing. Pain is part of moving ahead. Pain is part of discovery. It's going to hurt. Almost everything you do has a little bit of pain to it. That's why we have pain receptors. They're there for the discipline. If you don't feel a little pain, you haven't done enough. If you're feeling too much pain, that's what the pain receptors are here for. They're going to tell you, ouch, stop. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I will say this, and the reason I move is I know the more I move, the more I'll move others. And the more we move, the more we move others. So move through the pain. Cheers.